for downloading R and RStudio. This is mostly for Windows devices from 7 to 10, but if a Mac user wants to look for this for finding the program and downloading it, that's fine. The installation process I'm not particularly familiar with. Tyler Frazier should be able to help you with that, however. So for the first thing that we're going to do is look up the R programming language. I'm going to select that. And then we're going to choose this, what is R, or this R, the project for statistical computing. Either one works. We just want the rproject.org. So then we're going to go to this download section up here and select the CRAN. Now the CRAN is where you can download all the information for R from, and we're going to choose the very first link. Now Mac users will choose, of course, Mac OS, and Windows users will choose R for Windows. Now we're going to select to install R for the very first time, because I don't believe many of you have used it, and if you have, well, you're going to be in good stead in this class. So we're going to download this, and we're going to select to run it when it comes up, and this should be relatively quick. Okay, and that takes care of that. A small window came up in the space where I wasn't speaking that requested administrator privileges to install that on the computer. Just select yes on that. Now, for the setup for R for Windows, we're just going to take all of the defaults. Personally, I do not want the desktop icon, and so we're going to get rid of that. Now, this installation is pretty quick, so I'll talk about R for just a second. R is a language which was based on an older version which is called S. It is primarily a statistical and data management language. It's one of the most popular for big data, for statistics, and actually for a lot of mathematics. So whether you're just using this because you want to learn it for the class or because you want to learn it for the rest of your life, it's a great language to start with and a great one to keep using throughout the rest of your life. So it has high regards. And it looks like we're just about finished. And after we do this, we're going to download RStudio. So this is finished. We're going to click Finish. And then I'm going to look up RStudio. All right. This goes to rstudio.com. But if you want to just look up RStudio, you can look to our RStudio download and select the very first link. This will work just fine. All right, we're only concerned with this very first one here, the one that says free. We like things that are free. That's the great thing about open source. And for Windows users, we're going to choose this one here. We're going to select the same thing, run, and this will take just a few seconds. And it is done. And we're going to have to give it a second. That same window popped up in between the requesting administrator privileges. Allow that. So now we're going to continue through here. And this takes a while, so I'm going to pause the recording and we'll get back to you once it's finished. And we have finished. So now what we're going to do is just click Finish. We're going to go down here and find our way to RStudio. So it is right here. I'm going to open it. And then we're going to type in a very simple, classic, cliche programming joke, which is hello world. And we're going to put some exclamation marks on it at the end of it because we're excited. And it prints, so we can see that it works. We can check the version. Everything seems to be working. And R should work on your computer. If you have any issues in the installation process, feel free to contact Tyler or myself, and we'll help you get done. Happy coding!